Hello beautiful, how are you today? I am very excited to be doing this review for you. It is all about the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation, so if you are interested in my thoughts on that, just stay tuned. Alright, so I am going to be doing a review today of the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation by Urban Decay. This one that I use is in the shade 50NN. I'm not sure that it is actually quite my proper color, but you know what? You gotta use what you got, right? But you know what? Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about this. I went into my local drugstore that carries Urban Decay. We here in Canada, our Shoppers Drug Marts and London Drugs, they actually carry the higher end brands because we don't have an Ulta. We do have Sephora, but yeah, we can actually walk into our drugstores and buy the higher end products. So I had been using the previous foundation formula that they had and had been in love with it. It had been really excellent coverage. I just appreciated everything about it. And then they completely changed their formula and I was worried. I was like, Urban Decay, don't do this to me, because God only knows what can happen. My face is so sensitive. I work so hard to keep it from breaking out and everything by, you know, just drinking water and drinking tea and making sure that I put a lot of good stuff into my body. I still eat my potato chips. I have an addiction to potato chips. I also have an addiction to Coca-Cola. Those two things are like my biggest downfall. But and also I just wanted to mention something. I was out with a girlfriend last weekend and unfortunately got exposed to some gluten. And I will insert some pictures of the blemishes that have happened because of the gluten. A little bit painful. I've got a couple here. But that's just what happens. Unfortunately, it was early in the morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning when I was eating, and I did not pay attention. I was not as vigilant as I usually have been. So yeah, gluten intolerance and the reaction that I experience is definitely for real. Today I'm going to use my Morphe by Jaclyn Hill brush for applying the foundation, and this brush is in the number JH03, so it is the foundation. It's the Kabuki, and I just usually put 2 little dollops on there, and that will be just enough for my entire face. I dot it all over the place, and I have some sun damage around the bottom of each part of my face on each side. This I find is very much a medium coverage, like buildable to medium coverage. So you're not, if you watch Nikki tutorials, okay. I just finished watching her very first Nikki to the Rescue. Girl, props, okay? Because that is so fun, and you are doing something amazing with your channel. You've got, what, 12 million subscribers. I am so proud of you. You don't know me, I know that, but I send this energy out to the universe and to her because I think she's so beautiful and she's done so much. And I just want to see her continue to climb and live out her dreams. But yeah, very fun. She really likes the full coverage. She likes to go with a clean canvas, I believe is what she says all the time. Me, I just like to look like a normal woman. I'm not putting her down, guys, not at all. But I just like to look like I've got normal skin. And of course I'm coming down onto my neck, and this is where I think the downfall happens. I don't think it quite matched up with the color of my skin down here, so I'm gonna have to reevaluate the next time I go into my drugstore. But as you can see, I've already done my eye makeup, and I've got my under eye area all worked up as well. and just blending this stuff in. If I wanted to add just a little more, I'll put one more dollop on there, just like a half of a squirt, and then down here just to build up that coverage just a little bit more. And you know what? I go back and forth in between my my beauty sponge and a brush. It just depends on what's cleaner, I guess, or how I'm feeling really. I'm a woman, you're a woman, you get it, you know what I'm talking about. It's all about how we feel, it's about our intuition, what we're resonating with on that particular day. So there we are with the coverage of on my face. I'm just gonna work it back up into my hairline, and yeah, I think that's a pretty good. I'll just come a little bit closer because I can't move my camera. But there you go. There is a good look. I hope that, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look into my mirror. I did a pretty good job, I think. But that's some pretty good coverage on that blemish there, and up there and over at this side here. But yeah, maybe the color's a little bit off on my neck, but oh well, there you go. That's what it is. But okay, the other thing with this, with the coverage, it is definitely on the drier side. So I am not really going to have to use a lot of setting powder at all. The powder that I usually use, is the Dior Skin Nude Air Loose Powder, and this is in the color 20 light beige. I just love how it applies. I love the feel of it. Just give it a couple of good little taps there. So I've got a little tiny bit on the on my lid, and I will just take this Real Techniques powder brush, dip the top of that in there, and usually the most place that I find I need the extra is just right in that T-zone. So I'll go ahead and pounce that or stipple it onto my face so that I don't get any of that extra glow that you don't necessarily want. So there we go. There is my completed foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and come back and finish off my video. So my final thoughts on this foundation are that I absolutely love it. If you are a lady who likes that light to medium finish on your foundation, on your face, and wants to make it feel like it's a second skin, then definitely this stuff is for you. I absolutely love it. It is something that I know I am not going to break out from, so that already is a win in my books. And now I just have to go and find the correct shade for my skin. But that's okay. So thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate every single one of you. And remember, ladies, I am enough. I'll see you in my next upload.